Celer, CELR, gains 400% after traders embrace its multi-chain cBridge 2.0 solution. High transaction costs have been a thorn in the side of investors and developers for more than a decade, and the issue became worse in 2021 after the emergence of decentralized finance, DeFi, and nonfungible tokens, NFT, led to record high levels of activity across the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Since the completion of Ethereum's London hard fork, cross-chain bridges and Layer 2 solutions have been revised as options for mitigating the high fees on the Ethereum network. In the past 2 weeks, Celer, a Layer 2 scaling solution that utilizes off-chain transaction handling to help increase the throughput capacity of its network, has been seen an uptick in user activity. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView shows that since hitting a low of $0.0398 on September 8, the price of Celer has surged 400% to reach a new all-time high of $0.199 on September 26 as its 24-hour trading volume spiked to $1.27 billion. Celer/USDT 4-hour chart. Source: TradingView. 3 reasons for the price rally in Celer include the release of the protocol's cross-chain software cBridge, new integrations which have led to the expansion of its ecosystem, and the increase in overall strength and demand for Layer 2 solutions. Cross-chain connections through the cBridge. Arguably the biggest development to come out of the Celer protocol in 2021 has been the release of its cBridge cross-chain bridging solution, which went live on the mainnet on July 22. At the time of writing, the cBridge supports the transfer of assets between 10 different protocols including Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, BSC, Polygon, Phantom, and Avalanche. Network supported by cBridge. Source: Celer Network. Data provided by Celer shows that in the 2 months since the launch of cBridge, the protocol has facilitated the transfer of more than $242 million worth of value between networks as it continues to rise in popularity amongst the crypto community. Daily transaction volume on cBridge. Source: Celer Network. Celer's ecosystem expands. A second reason for the gains seen in Celer over the past month has been the expansion of the project's ecosystem. The launch of Optimism and Arbitrum and Celer's cross-bridge integration to the Layer 2 solutions are likely the primary factors backing the rally in Celer price. When the cBridge was first released, it supported Polygon, Ethereum, BSC, Arbitrum and Optimism. In the 2 months following the initial launch, it added support for Phantom, XDAI, Avalanche, Chain and Heko, effectively doubling its reach and the number of users interacting with the token. The functionality of the protocol has also led to a handful of integrations, such as being added to the token pocket and onto cryptocurrency wallets. Celer token was also listed on Woo Network and barter trade exchanges recent. Related, Ethereum alternatives and Layer 1 solutions see steady gains in September. Increased demand for Layer 2 solution. A third reason for the overall strength of Celer has been the increase in demand and activity on Layer 2 protocols, and data from Etherscan shows that the gas price continues to spike higher as Ethereum network activity increases. Average Ethereum gas price. Source: Etherscan. Arbitrum and Optimism had their full launches within the past few months following years of development, and users have now begun the process of migrating assets to these scaling solutions as DeFi protocols slowly integrate this new technology. As a way to further capture some of the energy generated following the release of Arbitrum, Celer's cross-chain bridge offers a workaround to the 7-day withdrawal period required when users want to migrate assets from Arbitrum back to Ethereum. According to data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro, market conditions for Celer have been favorable for some time. The Vortex score, exclusive to Cointelegraph, is an algorithmic comparison of historical and current market conditions derived from a combination of data points including market sentiment, trading volume, recent price movements and Twitter activity. Vortex score, green, versus Celer price. Source: Cointelegraph Markets Pro. As seen on the chart above, the Vortex score for Celer began to pick up on September 7 and climbed to a high of 75 on September 8, around 48 hours before the price increased by 275% over the next 2 weeks. The views and opinions expressed here are solely those of the author and do not necessarily reflect the views of Cointelegraph.com. Every investment and trading move involves risk. You should conduct your own research when making a decision.